Hi, welcome back. So before we get to today's reaction, you may want to skip forward a couple of minutes if you want to go ahead and get straight to the reaction. But quick announcement. When we have our 100,000 subscriber get together in our meet and greet, I will be getting a tattoo on my arm in Anaheim, California. More on the location and the date and time later as we get closer to that event. Not sure how long it's going to take to get to 100,000. It could be sooner than later or later than sooner. But of course, this guy, he does specialize in realism. So if you're thinking about getting a tat, I would recommend probably waiting until we all get together and you have a little talk with the guy, because he's going to be giving out some discounts as well. So you can get a discount on artwork. You can come by and meet and pick up a bottle of hot sauce. Now, this is going to be one of the gifts that's going to be hidden. You're going to pick a random box, and this could be one of them. It's the best brand of hot sauce I've ever had. You can go to hellfirehotsauce.com and find out more about them. I've been in chats with them. They've agreed that they're going to go ahead and contribute some more sauces to our little get-together, maybe even some merch. So check them out. They're not a sponsor. I wish they were, but hey, all good. On top of that, to kind of carry on with the heat theme and the pain theme, I'm going through pain. You guys got to go through some pain. We got the Packy chips to prove it. So if you happen to pick one of the Packy chips out of the random box you pick, I'm going to ask you to do the Packy One Chip Challenge live in front of everybody that's watching at that time. So bring a friend that likes hot sauce, because if you get picked, I'm going to ask you kindly to go ahead and do the challenge for us and keep us all entertained while I'm getting my arm done. The other gift we have is we have $100 in gift cards. Someone's going to be having a nice dinner at Outback Steakhouse, Carrabba's, Bonefish Grill, or Fleming's. Ooh, nice steak at Fleming's. Yeah, I might have to keep these myself. Nah, they're yours. And then, of course, we have the piece de resistance, iPad. Okay, this is still sealed in the box, just waiting to be given to somebody out there. And of course, we have all of the artwork that's going to be discounted as well if you want to book a session. And with that, let's get on to the reaction. Take care, guys. Hope to see you then. Come on by. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day to your day. And today we have more Livingston. I hate to say it, I presume. I know it's such an beat that dead horse to death, but Livingston. This one's brought to us by Dual Eclipse Animations has requested that I do this cover, or this song, and he's saying we need a Glow Livingston reaction. Might be one of, if not the best song of his as of late. And hey, look, I can always take more Livingston, especially if it's his best one as of late. So let's go. Here we go. Okay, clearly a studio-produced version of the song layered on top of his live performance apparently here. So
you say don't you get too close, my scars run deep, I don't want you falling in, but I'm falling in.
Okay, I'm gonna have to back up a second. The actual video of this is really distracting because I'm kind of trying to watch his lip syncing, and it doesn't have the same feel as if you're watching a real live action person singing on stage versus produced. I've never liked that personally, because it's just kind of, you know, it feels like you're trying to fit this square peg in a round hole. So I'm not going to really kind of pay attention to the visuals here. I'm just going to kind of listen to the vocals here. So let's just go.
You say don't you get too close, my scars run deep, I don't want you falling in, but I'm falling in.
That's wow. Why do we have to feel like we always have to struggle and live in misery on our own? Because we don't want to include the people that we love, because you don't want them to be too close to get all caught up in it. But when you're caught up in it, when you love somebody, you're going to choose to get caught up in it. And it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Look, he's sensitive, you know, to that other person's pains right now.
Close, my scars run deep. I don't want you falling in, but I'm falling in.
Good.
To your veins, you are powerful. Your heart of gold is more than I could give, more than I could give. You're like magic. Turn the pain into passion. Turn the radio to static. But you don't even know you have it. Set on me like a shooting star. Love, give me your broken heart. You're still alive. I hope you know.
You're still alive. I hope you know. It's like, it ain't over. It ain't over. I know you're in this spot, but you're still alive. You still got breath in you. You can still get through. I love this guy. I love encouraging kind of songs like this.
Alive, I hope you know. Lifted up, fix your scars. Don't care if your sky is dark. You're still the light. I just wanna watch you.
Sorry, I just have to go back a little bit with some closed captioning because I couldn't quite make out what he said there. Well, let's go back a little further. You know how this automatic transcribing sometimes doesn't get it right, but let's see what it comes up with, folks.
Alive, I hope you know. Lifted up, fix your scars. Don't care if your sky is dark. You're still the light. I just wanna watch you glow.
That's awesome.
Nobody knows all the things I've seen and the places that I've been. Just let me in.
This is actually okay. I'm going to just impose a little bit more Sunday school on you guys. Sorry. I'm kind of taking this like his vantage point, Livingston's standpoint, can be interpreted as a person that's beloved in your family, that really cares, or a friend that really cares about what's going on in your life. And I'm kind of like imagining God saying this to me. Like, I see what you're going through. I see, just let me in. Like, let me be part of the solution. Let me walk through this valley with you. Is kind of what I'm getting from this. But it could easily be also interpreted as just a friend or family member being in that position of being that stand-in, that stand between our own selves and sanity for the most part. It's just nice to know you can have a friend like this in your life that will say, let me in. So cool.
You say that nobody knows all the things I've seen and the places that I've been. Just let me in.
And that's another thing. It's like sometimes again, this is just story time for me, okay? This is just like, I'm just reacting in the way that's resonating with me. Don't be overly offended by the stuff here. I'm just kind of like being straight with you guys in that you look at this and it's like so many times you think, when in your heart of hearts, if you've been struggling with God, if you feel like, oh God, you don't even know what, of course you know what I've done, God, or loved one or whatever. It's like, but to know that he would still say, let me in. Even though knowing all of the boneheaded things you've done over and 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 over again, and over again and over again, he still says, let me in. And I hope that somebody that has done me wrong, I can always say, let me in. Yeah, I could always say, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? Can I help? Right? I want to see you glow. That's brilliant. Love that.
The things I've seen and the places that I've been.
What I've done.
Just let me in. You're like magic. Turn the pain into passion. Turn the radio to static. But you don't even know you have it. Set on
Look, if this song resonates with you, if you're feeling like I'm really in a bad place here, really, I mean, God is on your side. Really, really, truly, truly. Look, it's like no one should have to be left in a state like this of just going, I'm lost. You don't understand the places I've been, the things I've done. What a place to be abandoned, you know? Too many people are crying out for some form of somebody to be willing to say to them, you're forgiven, you're okay, you're all right, you're going to be okay, you are fine in my book. I forgive you for what you've done a zillion and one times. It's okay. You shouldn't have to walk this valley alone. Let me come alongside you and let's hang out together, right? That's, I think, all of our parts to be to one another, because we all need that in our lives at some point. You need it just as much as I do. You need somebody to come along inside you and say to you, hey, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, right? These songs can stand as an anthem in our hearts, you know? It can change us if we just let it. It's scary to be on the side of trying to forgive someone that's hurt you over and over again, but it's like, don't you need a little bit of that yourself? Let's be honest.
Shine on me like a shooting star. Love, give me a broken heart. You're still alive. I hope you know I won't leave till I fix your
And it's a great song too. Playlist worthy for sure.
You're still the light. I just wanna watch you glow.
Yes, I just want to see you glow, to bring your light, to see you shine, to see you succeed, to see you happy, to see you get through this tunnel you're in and to get out the other side. Boy, you know, I'm not worried about my circumstance right now. I've got some pretty gnarly stuff going on right now. And, you know, it's like we're not abandoned. You know, I know that everything's going to be okay and we're going to learn from it. And, you know, what's the worst that can happen? Think about it. What's the worst that can happen? It'll be okay. I promise.